Oh, I need to get some gloves. These tight ass gloves, they ain't got no large gloves. Let's start off with some fresh fruit. I got my ring back and it's resized, so I'm now putting back on gloves. My ring is back. It had to get resized. It wasn't fit before, it was sliding. So now it's good now. So now I gotta put gloves on when I cook in the morning for the clients, because definitely don't want anything on my ring. My partner paid a lot of money for it, so I do want to keep that respect. How y'all doing this morning? It's New Year's. It's New Year's Eve. Like, it's really New Year's Eve. Like, where did 2024 go? I feel like 2024 came and went and ran. I don't know about y'all. How about y'all? How do y'all feel about it? They ain't got no milk. Don't ask me why I'm using water. They ain't got no milk. This ain't my house. I just work here. So they gonna get what they got. But see, in my house, if I make waffles or I make pancakes, we would have used milk, and not whole milk, cause we don't eat that in my house. It would have been like almond milk or coconut milk. Most likely for me, coconut milk. My fiance, he likes that almond milk. I don't like almond milk. I like the coconut milk. Hey, how you doing, Michael? So as you all know, who I only go on live early in the morning when I am here. I'm only here twice a week to come in and help feed the guys and stuff. So they usually eat pancake sausage. Good morning, Tamala. So this morning they're gonna have pancakes and they're gonna have some turkey sausage. All my guys, they get up early. They like to get up around 5 a.m. One of the guys is already up. The other guys will start tracking in, following in. Then they'll start their showers. And then today is New Year's Eve, so they don't have any programs today. And they don't have work today, so they'll be just staying home most of the day with the next staff that come in. So that's what they'll do. I don't know what the next step. I'm only here twice a week, so I don't know what the other staff will be making them. But today they're gonna have some blueberry and some strawberry pancakes, and then have some turkey sausage with it, and that's gonna be it. This will all be done about 5:40. It's 5:12 now. Oh, I'm not here to take them anywhere. I only do the night shift with them twice a week. So I only come and sit with them and give meds and cook breakfast and give showers. So I don't know what the day staff will be doing with them today. Hopefully something fun. I used to be on day staff. We used to like to take them to the mall, to bowling, no skating, theme parks, stuff like that. But I am running my own thing, doing my own thing now, so I can't really work here too often like that to do that anymore, nor do I want to. You know, I've worked in a group home many times in different group homes, and I like the solitude of working with a one-to-one, working with one client, because when you work with one client, it's a lot less people in the mix of what's going on with that particular client. So they don't have a hand mixer. I wish they did. If I would have knew they didn't have one, I would have brought one from my house, because it would have made it easier to get these lumps out. They only have this whisk. So yeah, but make sure y'all like and subscribe, share this live. I only do this. I do go live often, but I do the breakfast log live with them, because see, at my house, I'm not cooking at 5 in the morning. I'm not. We not eating at 5 in the morning. We not even up. My fiance has to be to work at 7, and they're not eating up at 5. I think my fiance gets up at like 5:45 or 6 o'clock, because their job is only like 5 minutes from the house, maybe 7. It's really close, like 1 point something miles. So I think and even when they get up, I think they pop a bagel in the toaster, and then they keep it pushing. But breakfast, I think we do breakfast like every now and then, and it'll be on a Saturday. It's always on a Saturday. And I think the client that does live with me, he eats breakfast every morning. It's like I'll make him breakfast, but I won't eat that, because it's just like, I don't know, something about breakfast. It's just too early. I've been doing like my overnight oats. I really like overnight oats. That's what I've been enjoying right now. If I want breakfast, that's what I eat. Like today, when I leave here at 8 o'clock, I'm gonna pop open my overnight oats that I brought with me. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm still mixing, as you see. I ain't started no cooking. They gotta get a hand mixer. Maybe next time when I come to work, I'll bring my hand mixer, because every time I come here, I gotta do this to get these lumps out. But see, even when we make pancakes at home, we sift it. We sift it. We sift the flour through, so it doesn't have these, these clumps and stuff like that. Cause ain't nobody wanna bite into no pancake And even though I'm not eating it, that's for them. I would hate for them to bite into a pancake and it's just straight raw, or it has like dry, floury parts in it. They're gonna get some Pam on there. Man, I had bought them some syrup. Where is it? I don't know. That was on Friday. It is now Tuesday morning, so I don't know where it is. Oh, here we go. They do have some syrup, just a little bit. Now, I bought this for them on Friday night. So, no, on Thursday night. So that the day after Christmas, so that they can have this on Christmas morning, have syrup and pancakes, right? Do you not know one of the clients drunk half this bottle? He snuck and drunk it. I was so disappointed. I don't know. So, are you guys excited for the new year? Because to me, it's tomorrow's tomorrow. You know, tomorrow's tomorrow. But at the same time, it's like I am looking forward, not necessarily to it being 2025, but more so just it's like when the new year starts or New Year's Eve, and it's like most people will put it as a reset, but I feel like it's a continuance to whatever I had going on, hopefully all positive, nothing negative. And I've had a lot of positive things going on towards the end of 2024. So I'm excited for 2025 to be an adventure as well. I think people have to understand that it being a new year is not going to erase any bullshit that you put out there into the world or any bullshit that you receive. But it definitely is, it should be a wake up call to say, you know what I did in this particular moment in my life, which it could be chapter 2024, will not work in chapter 2025. So sometimes you have to sit back and you have to go back and reevaluate some of the things that you made as decisions as an adult. I know that I tell my partner all the time, I said, a lot of the things that I have experienced with becoming an adult, because I'm a little older than my partner, is that you have to be mindful that decisions that you make are never going to be perfect all the time. But you have to be willing to go through and you have to be able to back up what you say. You can't be a dishonest person with yourself. You can be a dishonest person in the world because most of the time people are just like that. It is what it is. You can't control the world. You can't control people. But the thing about it is, the dishonesty part, that's that bullshit. With yourself. Lying to yourself is one of the biggest, most embarrassing things you can do. And I refuse to ever play with me like that. Okay, let's get some pancakes going. So even though this ain't for my family, I feel like if I cook for somebody, it needs to taste good. So the pancakes are now cooking. I wear the black gloves because, like I said before, I had sent my ring in right before Christmas. This is my engagement ring that I was showing earlier. I had sent that in right before Christmas to get it resized because it was a little big. When my fiance bought it, what I was doing was I was using the things that you could wrap around your band at the bottom of your band, so it'll stay. I did that for a while, but it got a little irritating after a while. So I just had to stop wearing my ring, and my fiance didn't like that. So they were like, "Oh, we gotta go up there. We gotta go up there." And we kept saying, "Yeah, we gotta go up there. We gotta go up there," but we ain't go up there. But They understood why we didn't go up there. It was definitely nothing where it was a situation where I didn't want to get my ring resized. It was just that time, you know, can't touch yourself when you're cooking. That's the only thing I'm not home, so I got these gloves on. They're annoying me. So I'm gonna get all this food cooked up for them, and then I'm gonna start giving out showers and stuff, giving out meds, clean up whatever I gotta clean up. First of all, whoever worked last night before I came, which was my homegirl. I'm not gonna call her out, but kitchen floor is sticky. That's no good, mama. But I ain't gonna say nothing because she always usually leave it clean when I come to work. But kitchen floor, all right here, sticky. Like real sticky. I do. I'm gonna fix it though. I'm gonna clean it. I already got my bleach, and I'm about to finish this breakfast, feed them, get them up out this kitchen, and just clean this floor because I walked in here like, why is it so sticky? I felt like my sandals was lifting up when I was a little Gucci slides. Hey. Hey, did my man give me these for Christmas? Oh yeah, I got these for Christmas. I forgot. Cause I'm like, I personally don't usually would buy myself no Gucci slides, but I appreciate it, you know, when other people do. You know, it just shows that they appreciate me, and it's all love. So what are y'all doing today? What are y'all doing tonight? If you're in America, what are you doing tonight? If you're in a different time zone, what are you doing tonight? What are y'all doing for the new year? New Year's Eve, going into the new year. What is y'all plans? I have no plans. Once I get off work this morning, I have to go do something with my fiance. We have to go up to the courthouse. We have to go get the copy of our marriage license. We had did half of the stuff online. Then we just got to bring the identification stuff, get the certificate, because this is the only day that we both could work it at the same time in the morning to go do that. Go do that. Then I'm gonna go pick up a client, probably at 12, and then drop that client off at 4. And then I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I know I'm supposed to record with my bro that I do the No Love Lost podcast. That's what this channel is even about, No Love Lost. So I know I'm supposed to record with him a little later, but after that, I don't know. I have no plans. I need, oh my God, he in there. I need to find some plans. But I don't really do the club thing anymore. I don't really want to be in that environment because around this time when it's any type of celebration, this is when people want to act the fool like they ain't got no sense, and people start losing their lives, and just unnecessary stuff start happening that, you know, shouldn't even transpire, but it does. So I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'm definitely not going to no bar. Cause I'm not even drinking. This is Drinking is not it for me right now. I have no desire to get drunk, to drink, none of that. I didn't make enough pancake mix, so I have to make the rest of it. It is empty. This is foulion. Ooh, those pancakes is done. They're about to be. I know. Anybody who said, why are you using the water? This ain't my house, and they ain't got no milk. So they gonna get what I got to use. This pancake came out beautiful. And look at that. That has blueberry and it has strawberry in it. Had to make more batter. Wasn't enough batter. It's four grown ass men, and they ain't eating a little bit of pancakes. You know, it's four grown men. So I was looking at the batter I made, and I said, "Oh, that ain't enough." I said, "I'm gonna need to make more." So I just finished making the box. And thank God this time I ain't have to fight with no lumps to come on out. They coming out voluntarily today. Because usually I'll be mixing this and I'll be doing this for the longest. Just sitting here doing this. Counting 527, 520. Like, this is all I be doing in the morning because they don't have no electric mixer. And I know, like, it's not that serious, but it is. Because at my house, I got one. I hope anybody that comes in this live today is coming in with positive views and a great mindset and with good energy because, like I said, if it's a new year or not, good energy is a blessing. So you gotta put good energy out into the world. Not just because it's a new year, not because it's a new me. You just gotta put good energy into your life. If you're sitting here miserable, disrespecting people, getting on strangers' lives and talking ignorance and stuff like that, what does that say about your everyday life? You're miserable. I'm sorry, I don't have the energy to get on anybody's internet or they say Beyonce's internet and hate on nobody. I just don't have that energy. It's just not even about just being too grown. It's just ignorant. Yeah. Pancakes. Pancakes for the guys in the group home. They're gonna have pancakes and a little bit of turkey sausage. What do you guys do like in other countries when you like what do y'all do for New Year's? Like what are some of y'all traditions? I know for me, my family they definitely are big on like the cinnamon broom stuff, like stuff like that. Why I thought there was a dog in here. I started looking backwards. I'm like, what's that sound? Sound like a damn dog. Close your door. Close your door. Close your door. No. You need to wait. Client wants to take a shower. He has to wait. He has to wait. I am not done with breakfast. I need to finish this breakfast first before I give any showers. Ooh. Stop, Chris. I'm gonna give you a shower in a minute. You gotta wait. Let me finish cooking this breakfast and then I'll give you a shower, okay, buddy? He's always the first one up, Chris. First one up. And crazy part is, two of them are like, we're literally the exact same age, born around the exact same month. So when I think about like the group home and stuff that I do, like helping people with autism, I'm just like, wow. I'm the same age as some of these people. Like the client that lives in my home with me and my family, like he stays with us and you know I get paid to take care of him. He just turned 31, and it's just amazing to me that it's just like, oh wow, this dude is like my age, even though his mind is, of a different caliber. It's just like, wow, they're really my age. So how do I want to be treated? Kindness is given and it's earned, but it's only given when earned. So a lot of people can get cussed out, but who wants to be like that? Who wants to give negative energy all the time? Like, who wants to literally just be sitting up there spewing hate out in the world? Man, bye. So, anyway, so if you listen to my latest episode of my podcast, No Love Lost, it's on all streaming platforms. We literally were talking about hood stories, basically about people we knew growing up in, poor neighborhoods or living in the hood, period, and how they were either murdered, how their family was retaliated against. Like, I think I told a story about how there was this man that was my sister, like my older sister age. My older sister's 40 now, and I'm 33, so she's only a few years older than me. And there was this guy she knew, she was friends with for years. He had, he was selling drugs or whatever. He lived with his mama, and he sat up there and went to go, I guess, do whatever he did. This is like the early 2000s, to do whatever he did, to move his work, whatever. And they had retaliated against him. And around the neighborhood, it was going around that they had put his mother in a bathtub and murdered her straight up. So I talk about that because we also have No Love Lost 2.0, which is a series where we talk about true crime, basically stories in minority neighborhoods where people are losing their lives and it's not even being investigated to the point where it's like, oh, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do before it even starts. So that is something that is I'm passionate about. Being a young black man that has lived in a particular area of not wealth, you know. So I definitely know that that is something that is key to something I want to do because I used to work at Smithfield, the pig plant. That's how I met my co-host Mario, and I used to sit there and listen to these podcasts and true crimes and stuff like that all the time, and I was like, I don't. Other than like Black Girl Gone, which is a podcast you guys should all go listen to. Black Girl Gone, that's another good one. She inspired me because it's just like she talks about the women that are forgotten about or not talked about, but their families are the only ones rooting for their or missing them or caring if they came home. So it's just like I would love to have a situation where I talk about black true crime in rural neighborhoods. It better smell good in there. Safety is everything, but because you got to understand also, this is not my home. This is a facility for people with autism. This is their home for them to live. So health, I'm gonna bleach and clean everything, but you should always use gloves when you're cooking for others. When you cook for your family, that's when you keep your hands washed and you do what you do. Because with my family, Thanksgiving, I ain't got time for this. I'll be washing my hands. I'm in the health field, so I know how long to wash my hands for, and I make sure I get in there. So when I cook for my family, it's funny because on Thanksgiving they were like, "Man, you stay washing your hands." I said, "I'm touching different meats. I'm cooking different food." I said, "I can't be." I said, I ain't trying to cross contaminate and have nobody sick, dude." Mix of meats, and I think Thanksgiving I had cooked. See, because I don't eat beef or chicken, so I had made some baked barbecue chicken um, on the grill. No, it wasn't baked. I had did half baked and then half on the grill because nobody wanted to go outside and get on the grill, but they wanted barbecue food on Thanksgiving. So I wrapped that up real quick. So they had baked barbecue chicken slash and grilled chicken, and then we had a shrimp pasta salad that my sister made. And then we also had fried fish, fry hard, keyword, fry hard, because ain't nobody like no soft fish. I know I don't. I don't like fish, and when I pick it up, it just break. Like I don't want my fish burnt now. Like I don't want my fish like, but I want to run a fork across that hole and be like I want to hear it. I know y'all like what? Yeah. So basically, I just ran off, but yeah. So we have a podcast called No Love Laws. I am also, like I said, I'm doing No Love Laws 2.0, and that is going to involve telling true crime stories about minorities, Hispanic and black, black people and immigrants from from different countries. So I want to just talk about how sometimes some of them have been forgotten about, or their cases have not been national news. A lot of the times mothers will go missing due to domestic violence. They'll have restraining orders, and it'll be right to the very end before, boom, it has to be something big for them to be protected. So that's the biggest thing. Like, cause me, like, I grew up with my father used to beat on my mom, and she would always fight back. And then I remember my mom left my dad a long time ago, and but he didn't like that. He wanted control. And my mom had multiple police reports, but because back in the day, if you had kids in the '90s with a person, it was harder for those restraining orders to stick, or harder for those restraining orders to matter. So that was their situation back in the '90s. And I know, like, my friend that I met when I first moved down here, down south from New York, because I originally lived in Brooklyn the last few years, and then I lived in the Bronx before that. But Queens is home, and Long Island is home to me. So Queens and Long Island is home. Brooklyn, I only lived there 2 years, and then the Bronx, I lived there maybe 2.5 years. It wasn't a solid three. It was like 2.5. And I was there when they had stabbed that young boy Junior up in the deli back in the Bronx. That's when everybody was all scared and stuff. And I'm like, stories like that don't really get told too often. It was a blessing that that story even got put out there as far as it did, because most people would have just wiped that story underneath the rug as, oh, something happened in the hood, somebody got hurt and killed, and boom, it's done. But that happens too often. And we can't keep accepting the fact that either immigrants that are not documented, or black people or Hispanic people are being murdered in their communities, sometimes by each other or else. I'm not even saying it's a particular group. It's just, even if it's ourselves, we need to know what is going on in the community to protect ourselves. What is going on to watch out for when you date people. Like, I remember I was with somebody that was like, I'm a big dude, you know what I mean? I was dating this guy that was like a little dude. No, he wasn't a little dude. He was like 5'8", right? Do you know this motherfucker used to have the craziest temper? And I never understood that. Like, why was he would be so mad? And I'm like, damn, like, he be heated. Like, I mean, like, he used to, like, try to buck up. And I used to be like, I could beat you the fuck up. But what would be the point? I'm not doing this with you. I was like, if you want to fight me and you want to act a fool, then we don't need to be dating. Yeah, it's just I can't. Just like my own damn sister. I'll tell you no lie. My sister, her fiance at the time, had called me, and I'm not laughing at this situation. I'm laughing at because everything that has transpired after. He used to call me because my sister was beating on him. And I used to tell her, like, what are you doing? Like, that's a man, you're a woman. Like, if it's that serious, why are you with him? And I'm telling you, this man would not hit her back. This man would not hit her back for nothing, you know. But there came the day where he did, like, and like I had told her, I said, what it comes back down to is, I said, you were violent. I said, you created violence in your home, so there was no peace. So your life continued to be disrupted by violence, anger, and sadness, and depression, and no peace. Mental health is so important in order to go forward in life. If you don't take care of yourself mentally, you're never gonna be good. It don't matter how many trips you go on, how much money you make. Let me tell you something. I think I made at one point when I lived in New York. I think I was making a few $1,000s a month, whatever. I could pay my bills, whatever. I had high ass rent, because it's New York City. I lived in Brooklyn. My rent was like $2,300, not including the car insurance, the car note, the kid, the food, none of that. No assistance. Because I'm a single man at the time before I got with my partner. And I tell people, I'll be like, I'll tell you what, it never took that much energy to work so hard, like working in New York City. So I moved down south, not really just because to make it easier for myself, but I moved down south because also buying homes in New York City, a $500,000 house is a okay house. A $300,000 house is a little house. It's a cottage damn near. So you got to know what you stepping into when you live certain places. Like me, I knew like I was not coming to the south to live in nobody's apartment. I said if I come to the south, I'm moving into my own house, and that's what I did. And then it's also moving down here has created an avenue for me to do and focus more on the things that I want to do for myself, business wise, because I have a bachelor's and a master's in education. I used to teach middle school, but I almost thought about going back to that when I first moved down here because I said, okay, it's a career. Let me tell you something. Them mother is don't pay, but maybe 38 to $48,000 a year, $48,000 a year. They don't pay no money. They don't pay no money. So I had to move along and keep it going because I said, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm not working no job where I ain't making no money. And don't get me wrong, I loved when I was teaching. I did. I loved when I was teaching, but I ain't love it enough to go back to it to basically get a teaching job and then struggle to pay my bills. No, I don't think so. I made way more money in New York, so why would I lessen my abilities? So these are the pancakes, y'all. They are done. I am literally cooking the last pancakes. I'm about to butter these up and then give them to them. It says what? So yeah, these these bullshit teachers have lots of deals with, especially with these new year. Listen, I done taught middle school in the Bronx in a charter school. I done been spit on by a student before, and thank God I'm a professional because the first thing I did was I was like, okay, so you done right, like it was no arguing. I was just like, oh, you done right, like you ain't getting in no school after this, right? You just messed up your life, right? Like no funny. I'm being serious. I say, you think you spitting on me really? It really did something that yeah, it may have made you feel some type of way. I said, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be here and you gonna be gone. All right, well, I just had a little batter left over, so I just decided to make one big ass pancake. Whoever's still hungry gonna get that. They usually get three pancakes each, but I made a little extra this morning because they always seem to ask for more. So, but I know it's just because I don't just make just pancakes and just be like, here, take this pancake. No, I actually do the right thing and I flavor it up. If it's plain pancakes, I'll put a little cinnamon. I have fruit left over that I had brought from home from the store, so I said let me cut that up and then put that in there and make sure so it can have instead of plain pancake, they're having blueberry and strawberry pancakes. they see me come in at night when I come into work, they be all happy. I be like, oh, they happy because they know they about to get some good food. Because sometimes some of the people that cook for them they ain't got no flavor. They don't know how to cook with flavor. I know how to season food, even pancakes. So what's some of y'all New Year's Eve plans? It's the beginning. Oh, I gotta call my fiance at 6 o'clock and wake him up to work. Listen, my fiance is so lucky. We live about maybe 6, 7 minutes from their job, and they're late almost every day. And I be like, baby, how are you late every day? Like, it makes no sense. I said, we live up the block. I'm washing some dishes while that cooks, cause I don't like to yeah, I'm washing some dishes because I don't like to have a whole lot of dishes to clean. The only dishes I should have to clean is when they eat their food and they get plates and they get something to drink in the morning and something like that. This is what they bought for the house, so this is what I'm using. I like the way they smell, but I'm an Ajax guy. I don't know. I just like my Ajax. I got one of them. He waiting at the door. He ready to get in the shower because he want to eat. But I'm like, you can eat first, and then you can go shower. I might just lay up with my man tonight, watch a movie, have some wine. That's all I might do tonight, because it ain't looking like no planes are coming through. And I'm not off, but they're off. I'm not off. But I ain't off at all, because this holiday don't mean nothing when you work in the healthcare field. When you work in the healthcare field, this holiday don't mean nothing. My mom used to work at Pilgrim State, which was a mental state hospital in New York. And these holidays, Christmas, none of that meant nothing because they lived there. It was 24/7, so they needed care 24/7. Chris, this is what I was using. This thing. I have this at my house and I ain't never used it. We have this at my house, and I thought about it. It's in my pot set when I bought my house, and I ain't never used this because see, I have a waffle maker, so we don't usually make pancakes. We make waffles. Chris, come eat. I gotta clean this stove off. I ain't got time to let this shit cool. I need to clean it and I need to get. You ready to eat? You gotta take a shower, so I don't know why you putting on your clothes. Still gotta get washed. So why you get dressed? Yeah, you gonna eat and then you gonna take a shower. So you got dressed. I hope to maintain clothes, because that don't make no sense. wait. I gotta pick your clothes out, so you gotta wait. All right, now I'm about to clean this stove off. Get the stove cleaned up. My best friend Moses texted me. Pull that chair down. Put a chair down. Stop. Stop. Listen. Stop. Take the chairs down first. Yes. And yet, like I said, wait for your shower. Yes. Take the chairs down. Yes. And turn the light on too. Okay. You're gonna eat and then you're gonna take a shower. Okay. You ready to eat? Chris likes a spoon. He does not like forks. He does not use forks. They're gonna have to all make the syrup work because somebody drunk the damn syrup. And who did it? I don't know. Here. Eat your food and then I'm gonna give you a shower.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Chris. Just go ahead and eat.
Thank you.
I forgot that was hot. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. I talked a lot this morning. I'm just cleaning right now. Oh, my bro should be on his way to work. I should give him a call. I gotta call my fiance first, then give my bro a call. Yeah, I think he should be on his way. Oh, I gotta ask him. That's how cool. And then, why this place ain't gonna tell me there's a meeting today at 4 o'clock? I'm not gonna be there. like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not gonna be there. You told me too late. You told me way too late when I will not be showing up. So, yeah, they're talking about, oh, there's going to be a meeting at 4. I said, okay, I ain't going to be there. They said, oh, well, why not? I said, one, meetings outside of my work hours, I don't go to. So, I work twice a week. I work at night, 8 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning, twice a week. Have the meeting around that time. Or make it convenient where I could actually be at the meeting. That would help. Because they get mad at me because I haven't been to any meeting in, if we just gonna be real, I haven't been to any meeting probably like in a year and a half, or maybe a year and some change. I don't go to meetings if it's not in my work schedule. When the time I'm clocked in to the time I clock out, I ain't coming. Because I ain't never volunteered to show up at nobody's job, including my own, outside my work hours. I never agreed to that. I never said that's what I was gonna do. All right, it's 5:56. Let me take these gloves off. I gotta go wake some more people up, get them ready to eat. What? Yeah. Eat. That's it. There's no more syrup. No syrup.
Sugar.
Nope. No syrup. Go.
Sugar.
Nope. There is no more syrup. You had yours. You had your piece. No. Go, Chris. You gotta be like that. I'm sorry, buddy. I bought syrup and somebody ate it or why, I don't know. See, it's empty. Nothing. See? Nothing. There's nothing, Chris. There's nothing. Sit down, Chris. Sit down, baby. Sit down. You're not getting no more syrup because you're the one who drunk the syrup up. And I know it was you who drunk that syrup up. I just don't say nothing. But I know it was you. You sat up there, took that syrup to your lips, and drank it down. Ridiculous. Put a glove on. I gotta go check on this client. Sometimes he be peeing on himself. So I need to put my glove on so I know what's going on so I get up in there. I'll take the syrup bottle with me because it's only a little syrup. And I gotta get all the clients have to get some. I bought the damn syrup bottle. Somebody need to reimburse me. It would look like we got a fog today. Okay, you're not wet. Thank God. Come on. You ready to eat? Take the chair down for him. This is for another client. I gotta cut his food up for him. I forgot. I forgot to do it before. Should have did it before I woke him up. This stuff has to be. He don't want it cut. He want it ripped up. It's like something I gotta put some bleach on this floor. There's something on this damn floor. All right, it is officially 6 a.m. This is Sophia from No Love Lost. You should subscribe on Spotify and you should subscribe on Apple. Our podcast is on all streaming platforms as well as YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube. I know Mario, he gets on here not too often, but he's going to try to do better with that. He's just working out some life situations. And if you actually go on Spotify, which is exclusively an episode where Mario does a solo episode about Mario, Are You Okay? And yes, I know the top of my nose ring, the thing came out, but my fiance found it. So I told him, set it in some alcohol so I can put it back on when I get home today. But that's all that's going on, and I appreciate everybody watching, commenting, subscribe. Make sure you like and thumbs this up. I want you guys, thumb it up, thumb it up, thumb it up. Before I get off this live, thumb it up. If you haven't thumbed it up or hearted it, make sure you show some love. You ready to take your shower? All right, let me get your clothes out. Hold on. Go take that. No, go take that off first.